we have a method get table parameter list, and the actual table name get table. So the name of the table here is company code list. So this is the name of the table returned by the BAPI. So make sure this is correct. Or you can log into SAP system and check the BAPI, what written parameters it has. So, and what export parameters it has. Now we have the data or the records in this table, and we need to iterate this table, and we can print the data. So let's create a loop to iterate through the table. Table may have more than one record, so let's have a loop until the number of records and print the data in the table. So you can say so get number of rows until number of rows. You can iterate. So let's set the initial row here, set row, and from row 1, row and you can print the data directly here. You can print it in a table. So make sure you created a table here, and so we printed a table.getString. This is company code. This is one field, and this is company name is another field. And if in case if you want, you can put the labels over the for loop. So the table.getString on this is the name of the field, field name. So table.getString, the other field name. It's like that. You need to print all the fields. Okay, so as of now, for current example, I'm just printing 2 fields here. So make sure you handle the exceptions so that if any exception thrown, connection exception or any exception, we can verify easily. So let's create a try and catch blocks here. So this is my try here, and let's put it in the try, this connection, and let's put my catch block here. So also make sure you include another try block here. So then your verification code, function verification code. So make sure you compile before you deploy the application. So I'm compiling now. So before execution, let me quickly go through the process, the complete process here again. So we need to import the package comsap mwjco.star, then create and define these variables, connection and repository, and using this connection variable, just create the connection object with the backend system parameters or your SAP system parameters. Then instantiate the repository object, and this holds the connection object, and this is required to verify the remote method, and define the variables, function and table variables, and verify the function or the remote method. So create a sub function. So when controls comes here, it transfers to the sub function here. It transfers to the sub function here, and here the verification will be done. So iFunction template equal to mrepository.get function template, and it sends if ft equal to null, it returns null, otherwise it returns the function. And go back to your main function. So the main function is null. If the function equal to null, if the return parameter, then the FAPI is not found. Otherwise, function will be executed, and it returns a table parameter. So we need to get the table parameter, and iterate the table until the number of rows, and print the data here. So let's deploy now and check the output. So make sure you recompile and export this to the portal server as a PAR file, and deploy PAR file, and this is your portal password, user ID and password. And it is getting deployed. So it got deployed now. So let's test the application. So open your portal app.xml file and run it from here, and the portal server prompts you to enter your user ID and password. So your user ID and password, and here is the output. So these are the company codes and company names. So we printed the company code and company names here. So that's all about SAP JCO and creating portal component using SAP Java connector and invoking the SAP remote method and getting the data. Thanks for listening.